Well, all right. Time to feed these hungry Steam Deck fans. I know you guys was like, huh, he left us. He left us. Nah, I had some sound issues. I was trying to get the recording right, so I wasn't getting any sounds. I had to do a little fixing real quick. But now I'm back on it. So time to get the news out. What's up? What's up, Steam? What's up, Steam Deck fans? What's up, portable PC fans? You know the Steam Deck, Asus, Lenovo, uh, MSI, Orange Pi, uh, Odin, Oxo, Logitech, A&EO, 1X, and of course GPD. Anyway, what I got for you guys, since we talking video games here. Okay, clever, light, manipulating puzzler closer from 2012 gets upgraded for modern PC. Eyebrow Interactive have been a fresh coat of paint to their 2012 game Closer, thanks to bringing in-game porter Ethan Lee to get some technical issues sorted out. For those not aware, Closure first came to Linux in the humble indie bundle 7 or 71, that is. 70 says in a recent announcements on Steam, developer Tyler Gale mentioned how much PC have changed since then, and a number of technical issues appeared since the original release, like shaders being completely broken on some graphics card. Even building the game was getting complicated due to the old development environment. So thanks to Ethan Lee, we got the game building again and update a bunch of outdated tech to fix a whole ton of issues related to it. Yep, told you these games are getting updates. Says here major changes. Let's see, what do we got? A large number of issues related to Windows full screen high-res monitor have been fixed. Shader graphics effects, including ones related to collision detection, should now behave consistently on all graphics card. Mac version is back, at least on the pre-Apple Silicon Macs. Anything with M1 or later chip is not supported. That's in parentheses where it says anything. It says here you can reset and save from the main menu. Then it says in parentheses, gonna be honest, I'm not sure why I even thought this was okay to limit back when we did the PC port, close parentheses. You're welcome, speedrunner. The Steam Cloud save file name has made consistent between Mac, Linux, Windows. If you have an existing save file, the new version may not be pointing to it by default. If for some reason you want to play on your old save files instead of playing from the scratch again, you can point the game at it via the setting file, and then it says in parentheses, new save file is closure _001 .save.previous. On some platforms could save closure 01, a type of, then it says a type in the dev commentary was fixed. Okay, next thing. Then it says boring technical issues. Updated SDL to SDL2. Ironically, I know SDL3 is on the way soon, but SDL2 should solve most of compatibility issues related to Windows full screen, DPI scaling, controller input, etc. Shader ports for NVIDIA CG to GLSL. NVIDIA CG was discontinued a long time ago and did some weird stuff on some graphics card, so porting them to all GLSL should make them behave consistently everywhere. Not have this everywhere and not have that issue where some GPUs would make you fall through the ground. A number of links and runtime dependencies were resolved. Less DLLs are included with the game. So yeah, like I told you guys before, games are being updated, especially on PC. Old and new. You know, if if there's a desire and a motivation to update the game, yeah, it will happen. Now, for you GE Proton people, yeah, you remember Proton hotfix, experimental, Proton, and GE Proton. Proton is from Valve, but then GE Proton is another one. All right, so we got another update for GE Proton again. Oh yeah, updates are coming in. Says here GE Proton and 9 GE Proton 9-3 and GE Proton 9-4 released with a new option to help with modded games. Says here GE Proton 9.4 was released shortly after these changes as well. Now says here hotfix issues with Proton fixes not getting applied. Then it says in parentheses R1KAB3RN. Then it says VKD3D Proton update to work around Halo Infinite bug. And then it says Hans Christian works /VKD3D Proton. Then it says at 3D73F3 And then it says here GE Proton 9-3 has been released, and it includes a fancy new option to hopefully prevent you having issues with modded games when moving between systems like a PC and a Steam Deck. It says here the new option is the Steam Deck launch option. Then it says copy prefix equal 1% command %. Then it says, and the mechanics behind it are a little on the complicated side, and you will need to be careful not to mix it up if you do plan to use it, as it will wipe your Proton prefix. Which one depends on how you use it. Developer Thomas, a glorious egg roll Kreider, explained it like this: by default, Steam stores the wine prefix in the Steam library, where games is installed under steam.library/steamapp/compatidata/ as well as the shaders cache file in the shader cache when Steam Deck sessions, aka GameScope session, is used. The Steam Deck option is appended to Steam. This causes the default path for prefix, compatidata, and shader cache to change to the default Steam install location /Steam apps compatidata. This can be problematic if you are say, for example, switching from one normal desktop Steam to Steam Deck, or for example, if you have a portable hard drive or SD card you keep your games on to use between the two. If you did something like, say, install mods for a game or play a game that doesn't work with cloud save on the desktop, the prefix would not get used. When you move the drive over from the desktop to Steam Deck, instead Steam Deck would try to make a new one. The same goes in reverse for if you play games on the Steam Deck and try to move the game drive or SD card to a desktop. And then it says what copy prefix equal 1 does is if Steam Deck is applied, it will check if a prefix exists on the game partition / drive. If it does, it will then wipe the Steam Deck prefix and replace it with one from the game prefix / drive. It does this with shader cache as well. This way Steam will pick up your mod / save that you had on your desktop or other PC you used the drive on before. Then And it says, alternatively, if Steam Deck is not applied, it works in reverse. It will try to wipe the prefix on the game partition and replace it with the one in the Steam Deck default location. It does this with the shader cache as well. A good use case for the reverse of the desktop, say you put in a ton of hours on a game with save that don't work with Steam cloud saving, or have a bunch of mods you've applied on a game on your Steam Deck. Then you want to migrate to your desktop. In this case, put Steam in desktop mode and close Steam, then reopen it from the terminal using the Steam command so that the Steam Deck is not applied. Then you can use copy prefix to copy the Steam Deck prefix to your game partition / drive. And then it says here, again, again to clarify the usage scenario. 1, Steam Deck launch in desktop in deck mode. Then it says in parentheses, Steam Deck applied, close parentheses, or from the terminal with Steam Deck equal copy from game partition prefix to Steam Deck prefix. Or 1, Steam Deck launch from desktop shortcut without Steam Deck / copy from Steam Deck prefix to game partition prefix. Then it says other changes includes in this update, Wine update to latest bleeding edge, DXVK update to latest Git, VKD3D Proton update to latest Git, improve upstream Proton changes, improve upstream Steam client changes. Then it says Proton hotfix, add X Audio 2.9 verb for space engineers, update cease to breathe fix audio in-game video. And then it says You and Me and Her, a love story. Game fix for Fallout 76. This one needs a double check. It has audio to the prefix, but F audio is already built into the Proton Wine. Not sure if this is still needed. Then it says it says here UMU, add a way to run wine tricks within Proton on the fly. Many refactor in Protofix by R1K8B3RN or root core. Yeah. So with this update, you want to be careful how you use it. You know, it's like like if you want to be careful, especially when you're using games from your external drive. It might wipe it. So I'm gonna leave this article in the description box. But this was a good one though, because it says what copy prefix does. As if Steam Deck is applied, it will check the prefix if it exists on the game Proton drive. If it does, it then will wipe the Steam Deck prefix and replace it with the one from the game partition drive. It does this with the shader cache as well. And it says this way Steam will pick up your mod saves that you had on your desktop or other PC you use the drive on before. So basically this is just a way to keep all your saves intact, you know, whenever you use your saves, your mods on an external drive or even internal. Yeah. Steam Deck, man. Updates. All right. What is this one? Let's see here. Mind Clone. Okay. Mind Clone 2 inspired by Minecraft get renamed to Vox Library. Wonder why. It says inspired by the core gameplay of Minecraft, the name Mind Clone 2 was not a particularly good one, and it seems the developers were aware, and so it's gone through a rebrand to be called Vox Library. That's VOXE LIBRE, Built on the free and open source Minecraft game engine, it's one of the most popular Fox sandbox open world games around as an alternative to Minecraft, as they announced on their Git page about the renaming. And what it says here, based on the small overall amount of votes, here a similar small amount of votes on Matrix, the large amount people who voted on Discord, and the large margin by which the name Vox Library won the voting on Discord, as well as the heated discussion that follows the survey on the private dev charts. Well, mine clone. Hey, mine clone sound good. I wouldn't change it, but then might be a copyright thing. So maybe it's a protection, you know. Anyway, all right. What else we got? What else we got here? Okay, let's see. Okay, Open Razor V version 3.8 adds support for 6 more Razor device on Linux. Updates. Says here an essential tool for anyone wanting to configure their fancy Razor device is Open Razor, with version 3.8.0 just released, bringing expanded support on Linux. You would use this when paired with an application like Polychromatic and Razor Genie to give you a proper user interface to adjust everything like that fancy RGB light. And then it says here's what's new. New device adds support for Razor Cobra, Razor Base Lake version 3x hyperspeed, Cobra Pro wired, Blade 15 Advanced late 2019, Black Widow version 4, Ornate version 3. Then it says bug fixes, improvement, cleanup, etc. Then it says remove time stamp from man page in reproducible build fix. Then it says fix effects on Naga Epic Chroma. Remove none effect on base Lisk version 3. Fix DPI max for base Lisk version 3 Pro. Mark function as a static where appropriate in driver. Fix warning message for matrix effects blinking. Razer mouse driver. Fix low threshold support for Death Adder version 3 Pro. Add 800 Hz pooling rate support for hyper pooling wireless dongle. And that is for Open Razor. And that's for Open Razor version 3.8. All right, what else we got? Keep moving. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Game industry keeps moving. OpenTTD 14.4 brings a scalable font, a new ship path finder, social platform integration. All right, says here says 20 years after the first release, 20 years, OpenTTD 4.0 has been made available, bringing with it some really useful sound features to enable new ways to play. And OpenTTD is an open source simulation game based upon popular microscope game Transport Tycoon Deluxe, written by Chris Sawyer. Its attempt to mimic the original game as closer as possible while extending it with new features. Alright. So for new players, the experience should be a little nicer since it's now actually includes the help and manual button in the game to get some basic info. A lot of settings were adjusted to making them feel a bit more modern. Plus, cheats get renamed to sandbox to make it more clearer. It's perfectly fine to use this mode. A new scalable font is included. Ship Pathfinder and a new way to play. Yeah, Open TTD. Never heard of this game, and this is an open source game. It says here a new scalable font is included, inspired by the Sprite font, which makes it scales up a whole lot better at different zoom levels. Developers also fix various pixel errors, coloring issues too across the user interface. The ship Pathfinder had a lot of love put into it, so ships will actually properly find their way now and stop getting lost. A new unbunching feature was also added to help you give vehicles more space between them. A new way to play was added as well, where you can slow down the calendar and even freeze it. This is so you can continue to play and expand while having things like aging and inflation slower are frozen, giving you more time to just keep on building. Okay, you can find this on our Discord. It says there are also optional social platforms integration for Steam, Discord, and GOG Galaxy. but I like when it says freeze time. Yeah, everybody wish they could do that. Anyway, what else we got? Yeah, freeze time so you can catch up on. Anyway, see what else we got here on the gaming front. Or Bazite. Bazite got a new update, but this time looks like it's for Lenovo Legion and Asus ROG plus smoother installs. It says here, yeah, Bazite is on it. It says Bazite version 2.5 has fixed for Lenovo Legion Go and Asus ROG Ally plus smoother install. Bazite is one of the most interesting versions of Linux available for the handheld gaming device, and the latest release version 2.5.0 is out now with some great improvement. Don't skip on giving it a go. This is the latest version based on Fedora 39 before Bazite 3.0 plans to jump up to Fedora 40 after the Fedora release later this month. Says the install experience has been improved thanks to its including certain Flatpak packages instead of making you wait for them to be installed on the first boot. They also skipped the initram build for the first boot, as it should part of the download ISO, and there's also torrent available now. Yep, specifically for handheld PCs, they've added the adjuster tool, which give reverse engineer versions of AMD vendor function to setting TDP on demand in Ryzen processors through ACPI. They've solved Lenovo Legion Go and Asus ROG Ally auto video RAM issues. A dependency EMU deck required was added, and there's also the new handheld wiki for more info on a device. And it says see all the changelog and release post. And now they're looking towards Bazite 3.0 that will bring an update kernel GPU driver and major desktop environments updates with KDE Plasma and Genome 46. Yeah, update, folks. Yeah, these portable PCs get updates, man. Portable PCs. All right, what else we got? Let's see here. Humble. You know those guys, fanatical, humble. Yeah, they have their little deals. Says here, get your deck building fix in the latest Humble bundle. What do they have? Book of Hour, Astria 6 sided oracles, Dungeon Drafters, Mahokansi, the Samurai Deck Builder, Zoe, that's Zoe, Zoti, ZOTI, Gordian Quest Floppy Nights. Yeah, this is from the Humble Store. This for deck builders. Yeah, you know, Steam Deck always got a deal for you. Remember that. Now, what else we got? Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, one more. This is the last one. And we're done. Says here, Paradox announced Stellaris Season 8, Stellaris the Machine Age launching May 7th. Oh, release in 2024. So for all you Stellaris fans, there's a new one, May 7th. Okay, Season 8. Yeah. It says after the success with Crusader King 3, Chapter 3, Season Pass, Paradox have decided to give the same treatment to Stellaris. And with Stellaris Season 8, we also have a new trailer and the release date for Stellaris Machine Age. Basically, Stellaris Season 8 will include Stellaris the Machine Age, Stellaris Cosmic Storm, and Stellaris the Grand Archive Story Pack for one single purchase. Plus, you also get Rick Cube Species Portrait instantly when purchasing. Speaking about it, they said there's a chance that we might experiment with some other idea that might or might not come out later this year. But Stellaris Season 8 will include all of the major release of 2024. And yeah, May 7th. Get ready for that. May is, and today May is upon us, so they'll have yep. You can get this on the GOG Humble Store and Steam. And that does it. So yeah, you guys are good. So yeah, Proton got updates. Always getting updates. Well, VKD 3D Proton, Proton Hot Fixes, Proton Experimental, Proton from Valve, and GE Proton. So yeah, they're always getting updates, man. And new games are coming in, deals. Yeah, right now the FPS, I think the FPS Fest is going on right now. So if you're into first-person shooters, then that might be for you. If not, play something else. But other than that, you guys are good. News, deals, games update. You guys are good. I seen an article, I think it was yesterday. Microsoft is making, I think they're making Windows 11 installation a lot more easier, not so demanding, so to speak. So I'm gonna have to make a video for that article so people can see it. But yeah, Windows 11. But other than that, man, you Steam Deck fans are good. Any more news I find, I'll let you know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, the Star Wars Star Trek thing. Borg Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.